Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. I've got an unboxing coming at you. 6 Cents Fishing sent me 2 surprise packages. I have no idea what's in here. They did not tell me that I could open them on camera, but they also didn't tell me not to open them on camera, so I'm gonna open them on camera. I also have some other stuff that I picked up from the local Bass Pro Shops, a couple little baits that I thought were cool that I picked up, as well as some Casey's Customs, 1 of 1, hand-painted, custom-painted baits from the creator of 6 Cents Fishing. Actually got these at the Classic, never did anything with them, but we're gonna do something with them. And I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more about that in this video, as well as show off everything that's in these boxes and these baits right here. But really quick, most of you watching right now aren't already subscribed, so help us out, click that subscribe button, help us grow the channel. We're ripping our way to 90K, but I can't do it without you. Thank you so much for the support. If you enjoy the video, click that like button. Now, let's check out, first off, I just wanna show you a couple things that I picked up from the local Bass Pro Shop. Sometimes I'm rolling through the tackle aisle and some things catch my eye and I cannot help myself. As you know, we're tackle junkies around here. I think there's a guy named Tackle Junkie. Shout outs to that guy. I'm not trying to rip off your name. I'm just saying we're all tackle junkies and we all like picking up new fishing tackle and playing tackle box. I mean, who doesn't? That's part of the fun of bass fishing. Anytime you can't catch one, you might as well come out here to the tackle table, pull something off the tackle wall and do some tackle tinkering, if you know what I'm saying. And these baits right here caught my eye the last time I was strolling through the Bass Pro Shops, so I figured I would let you guys check them out here. First up, I picked up a couple packs of Old Reliable. This is probably like, you know, my #1 super confident soft plastic on the planet. And these 2 packages right here caught my eye. A couple little shad imitators. We got rainbow shad and silver rainbow. So Technicolor rainbow coming through on this one. But I had to have them, had to grab them. So there is the silver rainbow. As you can see, it's just like a ghost white. And it has a bunch of silver, multicolored flake in there. Zoom, salty, super fluke, soft plastic jerk bait, super confidence. It's one of the baits that I started fishing a lot when I first moved here and started bass fishing clear water. That lavender shad, Zoom, salty, super fluke. Man, I've got a history with that bait right there. So I couldn't resist when I saw these colors. The rainbow shad, salty, super fluke. Really similar, a little more clear on the belly, a little more like lavender shad on top, and then again, silver rainbow flake throughout. Just a couple little packs of Zoom salty super flukes. Can never have too many flukes. I picked up some funny looking colors from the Classic. While I was at the Classic, I went through a booth and they had some fluke colors that I'd never seen before. Had to grab those. These right here also had never seen these. The rainbow shad and the silver rainbow Zoom salty super flukes. Throw those in the boat. Always have some flukes on deck, but also these right here also caught my eye. These are the Monster Hunting Baits Spark Shad built by Mega Bass. These are the 4-inch and the 5-inch, and the 5-inch Spark Shad. So I got a few packs of these. I got a couple packs of the 4-inch right here. We got the Real and the Huo. Sometimes these Japanese names can be a little difficult to pronounce. This is the IU. I know that one, the AU, the IU, AYU. That one's fire. That's a little 5-inch, sort of like a Goby profile. A little bit larger profile, 5-inch, split belly, paddle tail, flat on top, sort of a more bulbous body. Again, Goby profile. Saw these, caught my eye, couldn't resist. So I had to grab some, man. That's that 5-inch Spark Shad and that 4-inch Spark Shad. Same thing there, just in a 4-inch. I feel like this one right here is gonna be the one. Hey, look at this color. What is this? Real. The color just says real. It's real. Nice. Nice, dude. So just some more little paddle tail swim baits, similar to some of the ones we've looked at here recently on the channel. There's a little small finesse profile. We got the 4-inch. We got the 5-inch. Let's move on. Spark Shad, really cool bait. Let me know if you fished it, if you have. Don't have much experience with it, but like I said, I know people that really love this bait. And once I saw that they had these larger profile Spark Shads on the rack, I had to grab me some. So there's that. Let's move on. Casey's Customs. These baits right here, these 3 baits, as mentioned, one-of-one custom hand-painted baits by Casey, creator of 6th Sense Fishing. And how he got his whole business started was painting hard baits in his college dorm room. At the Bassmaster Classic, they had an entire display case full of Casey's customs, and I ended up snagging a few before I left the event. I got a Curve 55 right here, custom paint, cross style. These are one-of-one, man. One-of-one. They got Casey's signature right there on the tail. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a little signature. Also got this sick looking provoke. It's like hot pink, lime green belly. Oops, I don't want to scratch the custom paint. It's got those red accents on there. Awesome. This one right here is the one I'm most excited about. This, of course, is the 6th Sense Trace. And that's obviously, you know, largemouth bass pattern, little baby bass, trace. As you can see, none of these baits have hooks on them. And typically, when somebody gets a Casey's Customs, it comes with like certificate of authenticity, a nice little display case. You throw it up in the tackle room, you never fish with it. My plan is to actually put hooks on these things and go out there and bang them around. Now, just to give you an idea of what some of these baits can go for, they do auctions for these baits, Casey's Customs through 6th Sense, where everybody can bid on custom painted baits, and they do drops periodically. These right here, this one was marked in the case 255 for a crankbait. I don't know what the jerkbait was marked at. Obviously, that's a lot of money to pay for a swim bait or a hard bait in general. But as mentioned, these are one-of-one. You cannot, there's not another one of these exactly like this out there. So this is the only one on the planet that looks just like this, that's painted just like this. And I'm stoked to have my hands on this one. So, like I said, my plan is to throw hooks on these bad boys and actually go out there and fish with them. I want to catch a fish on a Casey's Custom. So, if you're interested in seeing that, stick around the channel. That's going to be coming. But first things first, we got to put hooks on these things. I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys the split ring pliers that I use and just how easy it is to throw some treble hooks onto a hard bait. These right here are actually split rings and hooks off of another trace that I had, a brand new one. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw these on this trace, and then eventually we'll go out there and see if we can catch a fish on it. There's the front. Now I gotta get this price tag off the back, 200 bucks. Dang, dude. I may or may not have had to pay $200 for this. The world may never know. No, I'll keep it real. Casey hooked it up. Casey hooked it up with some customs while we were at the Classic. Shout outs to my brother from another, El Presidente, for the hookup. So these split ring pliers right here, Texas Tackle split ring pliers. These are the orange ones. I have the yellow ones as well, but these are the ones that I find myself using the most for whatever reason. And they are so easy, so useful, so dialed for changing out your hooks and your split rings. Now this here, Casey's Customs one-of-one, super unique, hand-painted hard bait is ready to go out there and smash a dragon. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this Curve and this Provoke. See if I can catch a fish on all three. That's right, I'm gonna bang these one-of-one custom painted hand baits through the rocks, through the cover. See if I can smash a dragon. If you guys wanna see me throw this bait, make sure you stick around. But enough of that. I'll link the orange Texas Tackle split ring pliers down below in the video description if I remember. If not, just find them. They're orange, they're from Texas Tackle, and they work. Now, these two boxes right here, I have no idea. I have no idea what is contained within. And as mentioned, they didn't tell me that I could open them on camera, but they also didn't tell me that I couldn't open them on camera. So I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm going to crack into these boxes and show you guys what's in here, live and direct and full effect, right here on the Justin Royal YouTube channel. So let's hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. Which one should we go for first? We got this one, we got this one. They both weigh 2 pounds. I can't remember which one came in first. Is there a date? I don't see a date. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Small one, big one, small one, big one, small one, big one. I guess we're gonna go with this one first. Hopefully that's the right decision. Let's see what we got. Could be some cool stuff, some unreleased stuff. I honestly don't know. we're gonna take a peek together. First things first. We'll start out right here with look at this. A Crush 400 DD. You guys have heard of the 300, you've heard of the 500. Have you heard of the 400? I don't think I've heard of the 400. New packaging, Crush 400 DD deep diving crankbait, the Crush series of crankbaits. 15 to 20 feet this crankbait is gonna dive, and that's the Blue Truce, the best chartreuse and blue color combination to ever exist on any crankbait ever. That Blue Truce, super bright chartreuse with the aqua blue on the back. 400 DD, awesome. They filled the gap in between the 300 and the 500. Beautiful paintwork. Let's see, give you guys a little bit of technical info. 1.3 ounces, 130 millimeters, and as mentioned, it's diving 15 to 20 feet. This is a deep diver. You need a big old parabolic rod and something with some torque to throw this. I think we got some gear that can handle that. So stoked to see a new addition to the Crush series of crankbaits in this box right here. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing you this. You guys don't tell anybody that I showed you. There's the new Crush 400 DD. Next up, another one. It's another one. Got double up on the Crush 400. 2 of those in Blue Truce. Stoked. Maybe make a trip up to North Texas with Captain Ron, throwing these Crush 400s. Love going up there in the summertime, dragging big worms and cranking deep cranks on one of the greatest big bass lakes in the world, Lake Fork, with my buddy Captain Ron. Shout out to Captain Ron. Hopefully we can make that happen. Those right there will be perfect for Lake Fork. Next up, other end of the spectrum right here. Looks like we got some PD4 Pressure Series shallow diving crankbait, slow float / suspending, 3/8 of an ounce, dives 2 to 4 feet. The PD4, already been smashing dragons on the PD4. As soon as they released it, I started testing it, and man, I've caught some really nice fish on this, one of my new favorite square bills. And this is, of course, a new color in the PD4, one of my favorite colors that Sixth Sense has ever created. That matte natural. Check that thing out, dude. They got the matte natural in the trace and the draw. I've shown that to you guys here on the channel before, but now they have it in the PD4. Of course, it's just a beautiful, subtle gold gizzard / goldfish type of color. A little more brown, a little more yellow, a little more cream going on. Beautiful lavender accents along the side. That is beautiful. Check out the lip. That matte lip. A little bit different shape. Silence on the PD4, no rattles. So that's one of my favorite things about this line of crankbaits, is that they come in silent. Just the visual stimulation and the vibration of the bait moving through the water naturally. Let those fish pick up on it with their eyes in that lateral line. No rattles, no BBs. A little more natural, a little more subtle. The PD4 in matte natural. Holy smokes, those rods just fell over. That reminds me, really quick before I forget, I had these sitting here for a reason. So I have these 2 spinning rods that are currently like decommissioned. They're not in use. This is a USA Custom Series, and this is a Team 6, 7-foot, 4 medium light and 7-foot medium. And I want to get them back into the rotation, but I need reels. So you guys go down below in the comments if you have a recommendation for some good spinning reels that you think I should try. Let me know. You guys know I'm a Shimano fanboy, and I do have 2 reels in mind. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I'm considering the Vanford and the Nasky, I think is how you say it, by Shimano for each of these spinning rods. But if you have a suggestion, a reel that you think might work better, or something you think I might like, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. Drop it down below. Let's keep it rolling. New baits in the box. Check this out. This is another new color, something that we've seen before here on the channel in the big baits, just like that matte natural, but now Expando Commando is branching out, broadening our horizons into other hard baits. This right here is beautiful color. Live Gizzard Flash in the Provoke 106 SI, the silent jerkbait. Check out that freaking color. Look at this color, dude. Move this box over to the side. Look at this. I mean, come on, buddy. Beautiful yellows, blues, purples, lavenders, blacks, that silver, that iridescence, live gizzard flash, silent, hard plastic jerkbait. And that right there, we're about to break it out for the first time in the video, is a super heater. My Lord, that thing looks sick. Not gonna lose this one. Put it right back in the box. Sometimes I get discombobulated, stuff gets strewn about while I'm doing these unboxings. I'll lose track of some baits or forget about them sometimes. Oh, one thing I want to mention about the PD4, freaking hooks on this thing, amazing. They're so sticky sharp. Do not touch them unless you want to be hooked. 2 sick new colors in smaller offerings that have branched out from the big baits to the smaller stuff. The PD4 Matte Natural, the Provoke 106 SI, Live Gizzard Flash. Let's keep it rolling. What else do we have in here? Check this out, dude. I have not seen this color yet. This is another new one, and this one's even more uber realistic than this one. That one's really realistic. This one right here, uber realistic, bro. This is a 106 DD, a deep diver. The color is Live Threadfin Flash. Check this heater out, dude. Look at this. Wow, it looks so, it's really realistic. If you can see, man, it just has a really natural look to it. The detail in this paint application, dude, that just looks like a fish. I don't know if I'm being honest, this looks like the side of a freaking fish, dude. It looks like the side of a freaking fish. Subtle purple all along the bottom. The bottom edge has that purple shine to it. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Black on the top, but then just check out the freaking natural finish on this Provoke DD. Super heater. Let's keep it rolling. Something else we got in here. Check this out. The Party Minnow 4.0. I actually have seen this before, and this isn't my first time getting my hands on these. I actually had this pack hanging up back there on the tackle wall as a little Easter egg that I've just been hiding in the background for a while now. But this is the Party Minnow 4.0. They have the smaller version of this. This is a little upsized. Originally, this was designed as like a drop shot style bait, but I've got some fun ideas for this 4.0, and I think that'll work for a lot more than just a drop shot. We will see the new Party Minnow 4.0, bumping it up in size with the Party Minnow. That's a good time. Let's see what else we got in the box. We got 2 more swim baits in here, guys. Oh, and a new product. This is cool. Throw the box. We got 2 new swim baits right here. You recognize this? You recognize this? Do you see this logo? What does this logo represent? What does this logo represent, and what is in this box? Full on stoked on that right there. This is also a heater. Set that right there. Let's talk about a new product, Treble Wire. Excited for this, man. Treble Wire 1.0. This is lead wire for you to wrap around your hooks to control the sink rate of your baits. And this is something that I've actually been doing for a long time. I keep lead wire in my boat, and now 6th Sense has their own lead wire that you can add to your hooks. If it's suspending and you want it to sink, you can add a little weight. If it's floating and you want it to sink, you can add a little weight. But let me just show you guys really quick how to use this stuff. I'm gonna clip off just a little section. Cuts are really easy. Lead's a super soft metal. So you just take this wire, the treble wire, and then you grab your bait. Let's see if we had like, let me see what I got here. Let's grab a Provoke, because I feel like this is the bait that I utilize this sort of modification the most on, is a bait like the Provoke if I'm needing it to sink. And actually look at this. Perfect. This right here is a Ghost Bone Minnow Provoke, and as you can see, I've already got that sucker outfitted. She's rigged up. You see the wire wrapped around the hooks there? So that's all you do. You take your lead wire and you just wrap this wire around the shank of your hook as needed to add weight. You see how I have that wire coiled up around that back hook? Easy as that. Just another cool little product 6th Sense is dropping to help you guys, you know, customize your baits, change the sink rates, change the float rates. Adding lead wire to your hooks, that's a trick that's been around for a long time, but now 6th Sense is coming with the treble wire. So that's a cool new product. But this right here, that's cool. This is hot. This is super hot. This is super heaters right here. Let's start off with this one. The Draw 6.5. This is their smaller profile glide bait, but it's in that new Live Gizzard Flash. Check it out, a Live Gizzard Flash, 6.5 inch draw glide bait. Let's check it out really quick. I'm gonna look at it up close and personal. Then we're gonna take a look at this. I'm so stoked on this right here. I cannot wait to throw this bait. I'm about to tie it on. I'm about to tie it on as soon as I turn this camera off. Look at this, man. Live Gizzard Flash Draw 6.5. Beautiful blues, purples, silvers, aquas, iridescent, yellow, gold, brown, black, freaking smoke show of a heater. Really beautiful, man. Just the way nature intended it. It's all kind of random. You know, the application of the paint looks random. It doesn't look, you know, like a cookie cutter style production bait. It just looks like, you know, the way nature intended it. Absolutely beautiful, flashy, random. So many colors. A full spectrum existing on the outside of that bait right there. Absolutely beautiful. The draw 6.5. If you're just now getting into glide bait fishing and you don't know where to start and you don't want to purchase like big swim bait, heavy swim bait gear, that little 6.5 draw, as you can see, I have one right here on the table. That's an excellent place to start. I'll throw that on my 7.5 heavy fast heater series rod and just go out there gliding and sliding, man. It's an excellent way to get into, you know, swim bait fishing. It's not a very big bait. You don't need super heavy swim bait gear to throw it. The draw 6.5, excellent addition to any swim baiters collection. A little bit more finesse. You guys check out 6centsfishing.com. Keep your eye out for all these new heaters that are dropping soon. 6centsfishing.com, JR10 for the win. Secure the heater, save the bread, support the movement at the same time. Thank you guys so much for the support. That's the #1 way you guys can support this channel, help us keep making this free fishing content for everybody here on YouTube. Outside of subscribing and hitting the like button, which is 100% free, I hope you guys will take a moment to do that and help us grow this sucker. Outside of that, JR10 code, that's the support, man. Thank you guys so much. Shout outs to the JR10 Army. And it's because of you guys that I just get so excited about sharing moments like this with you. You know, this T on the back of this box right here, that's for the Trace. That's the Trace logo, the 6 Cents Fishing Trace multi-jointed swim bait. My favorite multi-joint. I've had so much fun throwing this bait. Got this Casey's Customs right here. I always have a Trace or two tied on and at the ready. They came out with a 5-inch, and now they're dropping the big dog on you. 7 1/4. 7 1/4, guys. 7 1/4. Can I get a 7 1/4? Can I get a 7 1/4 one time? 7.25-inch 6 Cents Fishing Trace in bone pearl. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to throw this. Heck yeah, we're going bigger. Bigger than anybody. Check this thing out, dude. It's exactly the same. It's a Trace, it's just 1 1/4 inches bigger. Feels exactly the same quality, same beautiful colors. Awesome. Laser sharp black nickel hooks and hardware on all 6 Cents baits. You do not need to upgrade or update the hooks or hardware on these baits. They're tournament ready to go straight out of the package. And this right here is a dragon smasher. The 7 1/4-inch 6 Cents Trace coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled on the website for all these new heaters. That's incredible. I'm stoked. But we still have one more box right here. Again, man, tying this on, gonna be throwing that. Can't wait. The color that I'm most excited about is definitely this. What was it called? Live Threadfin Flash. That right there is unreal. Or it's really real. It's actually real. It's just real. It's realistic. It looks dialed. It looks money. Can't wait to throw that. Never know what else. I had 2 packages show up. One like yesterday and one today. So I honestly don't know what's in here, but I'm about to try to find out. We're gonna find out together. It would be funny if they just sent me 2 of all the same stuff, which would not surprise me. What is going on here? Open Sesame Street, dude. Let me in. Why is this happening? This is weird. Okay, it's not a box. It's not a box of the same stuff. It's all different stuff. Sweet. Dude. All right, it's all different stuff. It's all new. It's all different new stuff. And I do not see a note in here telling me not to show it on camera, so I guess we're gonna roll the dice and show this on camera. So, woo! Let's start out here. What do we got? Look at these things. Awesome. Freaking awesome, dude. All right. We got crappie jig heads. Standalone jig heads. For all you crappie anglers. For you panfish guys, we got it, dude. We got it. Number 4 hook, 1/16 ounce. Number 2 hook, 1/8 ounce. Those right there are just silver shad raw. We got the freaking pink truce. Ooh, number 4 hook, 1/16 ounce. These look amazing. Black shad. Check that out. Different sizes, different weights. They freaking hooked it up. They got multi-packs where you can just get a bundle of all the different colors. I like that right there. That's the way to go. So you just got everything on deck, no matter what you need, no matter what weight, what size, what color. Grab a few multi-packs, you're good to go. The crappie jig heads from 6 cents. They look quality. Admittedly, I'm not a crappie angler, but I have done a lot of crappie fishing back in the day, and I've used a lot of cheap, budget crappie gear, and this stuff looks nice. This just looks quality. Lead keeper, freaking super sharp hook, beautiful paint app. Everything's uniform, high quality. Nice, dude. Nice. Check out that little guy, little ripper, little crappie ripper. Time to get off track here. We got some more new stuff to take a look at. We're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed Tackle Talk, Tackle Time. Check this out. Something else new, never before seen from 6 Cents Fishing. The Fling. This is a little spoon bait. Check that guy out. A little silver lavender spoon. That's awesome, dude. Pink chrome Fling spoon. 1/2 ounce, 63 millimeters. The Fling. Heck yeah, dude. All right, now we're gonna move on. Dude. No way. This is so exciting. Check it out, guys. I've never seen this before. This is the Super Sweep. Check it out. The Super Sweep 5.3 pairs with a 7/0 keel weighted swim bait hook. If you guys watched best bed fishing video of 2024 that I just put out, the last video here on the channel, if you haven't watched that, I highly recommend you guys go check it out. It's where I catch the biggest bass of my life, along with multiple other trophy-sized largemouth. In my opinion, it's the best big bass video that I've ever put out here on the channel, and it may be my favorite video of all time because it's the video that I get to show you guys me catching my first ever DD. One video back, go watch that video. Biggest fish of my life, absolutely insane. Some of the best big bass fighting footage that I believe came out in 2024. I mean, it's just an incredible video. Please go take the time to check that out. This is the video. This is the bait. This is the bait that I was using in that video to catch all those monster largemouth. This was the one, the super heater, the sweep, the Super Sweep 5.3, the best big fish bed fishing bait on the planet. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. I've never seen big bass, and I'm not talking going around plucking the bucks with a Senko. I'm talking about I've never seen big bass come unglued on a bait on their bed like they do with the Sweep. This right here, super heater. Not sure of the color, it's not labeled, but it's freaking white and lavender. So you know, that right there is probably my favorite one. Let's keep it going. This one right here, probably my favorite one. You know me, every time I pull out a new color, that's my favorite one. Check this one out. Super Sweep 5.3, really nice gizzard shad looking color. Smoke gray, clear, little bit of purple flake in there just to add that natural lavender shine to it. Here's another one that looks like 4K shad. It's not labeled, so I'm not entirely sure, but pretty sure that's 4K shad Super Sweep. This one right here, super heater. This is you know, one of the ghost gizzard type colors. Got that gold gizzard on top, clear belly, super heater. And then last but not least, you know, the bass hate the bluegill around their beds. So there's a little bluegill color. The Super Sweep 5.3, new colors, new baits, new packaging. Shoot, we've looked at some heaters here. I think my favorite, without a doubt, is gonna be, you know, that big boy right there. 7 1/4 inch 6 Cents Fishing Trace. I'm so excited to throw this bait. Also, did you see me bang my elbow on the vise just there? I just did it. There it was, the daily elbow bang on the bench vise. Something that we've made a tradition here on the channel. I'm surprised that I'm not bleeding and scarred on this left elbow perpetually from banging it on this freaking thing. I have yet to learn my lesson, and I just leave it there because that's where we put the subscriber board. So I can't move it, but yeah, I always bang my elbow on the freaking bench vise. in case you guys haven't noticed. That right there, dude. Really excited to get out there and see if I can catch one on this Casey's Customs 1 of 1. Not another one of this bait right here in this paint scheme on the planet. At least not exactly. Hand painted by the man. Dude, this live thread fin flash provoke. I mean, that is a stone cold superheater. And I don't even know how that makes sense. How do you get a stone cold superheater? I don't know. We got the treble wire. We got the other new colors. I wish I had about 20 of this matte natural PD4. I'm gonna buy these out whenever they go live. So you guys better stay tuned, stay plugged in, because when these hit the website, also really excited for the new Crush 400 DD. If you guys wanna see me venture up to North Texas and meet up with my boy Captain Ron Fish Lake Fork with the deep diving crankbaits and the big worms, let me know. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for hanging out for this unboxing. Shout outs to you all. Couldn't do this without you. I'm eternally grateful to anyone who takes time out of their day to watch these videos. But that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I will see you on the next one.